What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to Comic Breakdown. In this video, we are jumping into Uncanny Avengers issue number 1. With the fall of X in full effect, Captain America is bringing back the Unity Squad, a team made up of mutants and humans alike, fighting back against fascism, fighting back against Orcus. Cap is gathering his team and he is preparing to knock some heads for truth and justice. And the first target on their list is Captain Krakoa. Make sure you guys have subscribed to the channel, make sure that you like this video, and with that being said, let's dive into this breakdown. Alright gang, so as we dive into this issue, we are picking up a little bit ago. Before the fall of X, we have Dr. Stasis and MODOK. Inside the lair of Dr. Stasis, he has a weapon that he has been keeping secret. Somebody who has been asleep for quite some time. And with Dr. Stasis waking him up, they let him know that the world has changed. America has gone downhill, and the mutants have formed their own country, informing them that they work with Orcus, the humble servants of humanity, as they say, and the day is fast approaching when they will wipe the mutants off the face of the earth. And so they are offering this individual an opportunity to cement a new world order in mankind's image. With this person breaking out of the glass, Dr. Stasis knows exactly the uniform that they are going to give him. The uniform of Captain Krakoa. This is what picks us up with our reporter Ben Urich. Front page of the Daily Bugle, Captain Krakoa and the Mutant Massacre. Now, Ben is the owner of the Daily Bugle, and he has been going over all the events that have transpired ever since mutant kind formed their nation. From the treehouse to the medicine. Knowing that Cyclops was operating under the name of Captain Krakoa, he finds it very unbelievable that Cyclops is the man to attack Washington, D.C. That Captain Krakoa was a false flag operation. But regardless, it is working. Fear of Krakoa and mutants in general has never been higher, and he knows that Orcus is behind a lot of this. While Orcus is trying to play like the saviors, Ben knows better. He knows that they are doing something more sinister, and he is determined to get at the very source of all of this. This is what takes us to Kansas City, an Orcus filtration center. The option to get rid of your mutant ability or be exported off-planet. As the line goes to a dead stop, a woman in a cloak, an Orcus agent coming to show her a lesson. But as he approaches, a sword is drawn, and the Orcus agent's throat is slit. With the cloak coming off, we see that this is Psylocke, trained by the Hand to be an assassin. After the mutant massacre, Psylocke has set her sight on Orcus. And like we have seen over and over and over again, kill no human is off the board. Orcus agents are fair game. This is a fight for survival, and those with the ability to take out Orcus, they are doing so with a vengeance. Now, Psylocke's mutant gift was always a psychic knife, but in these situations, she doesn't need to use it. She opts for the more lethal tools, for her swords. By her side is Penance. The two of them have been tracking down these camps all over the country and freeing as many people as possible. Really just being a thorn in the side to Orcus, letting them know that mutants will not go quietly into the night. They will not perish without a fight. As Psylocke cuts her way through the ranks, one by one, she is massacring these guys. Many have asked what happened to the children on Krakoa. As Psylocke cuts her way through them, she says that there were many children on the island. We can only assume that some of them or many of them had died. We don't know how many got through the gateways. Now, as we have seen in previous issues, 250,000 are stuck in the desert. But how many children lost their lives on Krakoa, with the nursery and everything in between? Were they able to make an escape, or were they taken out? But as she cuts her way through all of these Orcus members, this is where her sword meets a shield. The shield of Captain America. Psylocke not surprised to see him fighting against mutant kind. As she prepares to take on Captain America, he throws his shield, and he is letting her know that he is not here to fight her. That he has experience fighting fascism, that it took him a couple nights to pinpoint her location. But if he could, Orchis will eventually catch up as well. He is here to offer them positions on his new Avengers team. With penance in his mind, as much as she can at least, she sees that this is not a trap. Psylocke is worried that her methods are not going to be appreciated or accepted by Captain America. She is under the impression that they killed hundreds of thousands of mutants, and the only thing that Cap has to say is avenge them. And so by appearances, it looks like Captain America is telling her to keep doing what you are doing. This is where we have the arrival of Deadpool and Quicksilver, two of his recruits that are now fighting on the Unity Squad, with Penance and Psylocke deciding to join up with them, thinking that if they ever go soft, if they ever decide that their methods are too much, they will simply leave the Unity Squad. But with there being an anti-mutant rally in DC tonight, Captain America believes that Captain Krakoa is going to show up. As they make their exit, they see the Stark Sentinels overhead. Cap lets it be known that Tony is working on a solution to take these things down. But this is more of an engineering problem than an actually face-to-face head-on brawl with them. Meanwhile, elsewhere, we have Rogue, who is staking out Orchis stations. She is seeing how close she can get before they recognize that she is coming in on them. She is able to get within 200 meters before they are able to detect her. And so while the Unity Squad is forming, we pick up with a new X-Men team. One made up of Wildside, Blob, and Captain Krakoa. Now, Blob and Wildside, they believe that they are following Cyclops. He is yet to take his helmet off. As they fly over Krakoa, he is going down into the pit, and Captain Krakoa has told a lot of lies, saying that he's invisible to Stark Sentinels, that he lied about his name, he lied about everything. But as he makes his way down onto the island, he breaks into the pit, and this is where he runs into the Nazi twins. They also believe that he is Cyclops, but with him down in the pit, we have to wonder, where is Sinister? What is he up to? Has he already escaped? Or is this giving him the opportunity to escape? But with the Nazis joining up on his side, we are taken down into the sewers. This is where the Unity Squad has been meeting up, and they will meet up for future meetings. As they get down here, they run into Emma and Tony Stark. We also have the arrival of Shadowcat, Rasputin, and Miss Marvel. Shadowcat is letting it be known that Rasputin will be leading an assault on Nimrod. As we see the Unity Squad slowly starting to form, Quicksilver comes in saying that he found his targets. With Cap cutting this meeting short, he tells the Unity Squad to get on his six because they are about to go take him out. Quicksilver grabbing them one by one, transporting them to the location. This is what leads them to Captain Krakoa. They are after atomic weapons, with Captain Krakoa and his forces forming the New Mutant Liberation Front. We see this fight get underway. Deadpool winding up with a hole in his stomach from the Nazis. Rogue trying to let Blob know that he is fighting on the wrong side. But Captain America has his eyes set on one man, Captain Krakoa. As Cap charges in on Captain Krakoa, the Krakoan battlesuit was designed to amplify the strengths of ordinary non-combatants. This gives them an edge during an extinction-level event. But whoever is underneath this mask, he is much stronger than an ordinary human. With Captain Krakoa telling Captain America that his attacks are obvious and predictable, he is going to break that habit, and he is going to do so literally. Grabbing onto the shield that is connected to Captain America's arm, Captain Krakoa twists that shield, and we see him literally break Captain America's arm. And that will be the end of this issue. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments. So some of this information we kind of already seen already. We already knew that they are using the tunnels that Captain America is forming his Unity Squad. Though Deadpool did have a much better name in my opinion and in his opinion. He wanted to call them the Avenging X-Men, which is a super awesome name and way better than Unity Squad. But the Uncanny Avengers are focusing on Captain Krakoa. Still unsure of who this might be, he is obviously not an ordinary dude, having some kind of enhanced strength. Could he be a clone of somebody we know? With Dr. Stasis, it could be anybody, but he has been keeping him on ice, preparing him for whatever may come ahead. Now that that time has come, it's going to be interesting to see who he has been keeping secret, because obviously he is strong enough to break Captain America's arm. That is no easy feat, and with the battle coming to such an abrupt end, we're gonna have to wait till the next issue to see what truly happens with the Unity Squad. With their first true outing, it looks like they might be facing defeat. But losing one battle doesn't mean that they have lost the war. It just means when they go in again, when they face Captain Krakoa a second time, Captain America will be ready. So let me know your thoughts, let me know your theories, if you would like to get completely caught up on everything that is going on with the Fall of X. Be sure to check out the link in my description as well as the top of this video. It is going to get you completely caught up on everything that has been going on with this series. If you would like to support the channel, you can always do so by joining the channel membership, much like Patreon, having multiple different tiers. From $1 to $50, from loyalty badges to comics every single month. Not only are you helping out the channel tremendously, but you are getting tons of perks in the process. If you are unable to do this, do me a favor, subscribe to the channel, like this video, hit that notification bell, and with that being said, until the next breakdown.